People are claiming that in his private Patreon space, Scooper Daniel RPK has said that Margot Robbie is in talks to join Zack Snyder's Justice League as Harley Quinn, which is interesting. I mean, at this point, if she's going to show up in the movie or in the miniseries now, along with Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke, Jared Leto's Joker, and probably all these other people who come from the Snyderverse, the Snyder Cut is basically going to be like, you know, a Snyderverse All-Stars kind of production, right? Because people like Harley Quinn and the Joker and Deathstroke are not people who need to be in a Justice League story. They can, but you don't need them. So I think that, you know, Warner Brothers and HBO Max, if all these people are going to show up in the movie and, you know, Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, along with Amy Adams, Lois Lane, on top of the Justice League, they're just throwing, like, everything they can into this to make sure everybody watches it and subscribes to HBO Max, right? They want to make sure that the Snyder Cut is a success. They want to drive all these subscriptions to HBO Max. And I think they want to make sure this is successful. And if it is, they're going to continue with the Snyderverse. But all these people in here, like Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, Jared Leto's Joker, they're going to serve as like a tease to whet your appetite, right? Like, if the Snyderverse is successful, they can turn around and say, well, you liked all these people in the Snyder Cut, right? Well, guess what? They're coming to HBO Max in a limited series or in Justice League 2 or whatever. So I think all this, it serves two purposes. One, to make sure that the Snyder Cut is successful on HBO Max next year. But also to kind of serve as kind of sort of a backdoor pilot for launching, you know, more HBO Max shows or movies from this when it is successful. I think there's a two-phase plan or goal with all of this, right? I mean, there are rumors they are thinking or want to do like a Ben Affleck Batfleck HBO Max series. And who all is going to be in here if this is true? You know, his Harley Quinn, his Joker, the Deathstroke character who was teased to, you know, fight Ben Affleck's Batman way back in like 2016, 2017, right? All these people are going to be in here to remind you of all that, and that you might see it again when HBO Max's, you know, Batman series starring Ben Affleck comes out, right? You finally get to see him face off against his own Joker, Jared Leto, his own Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie. You saw a bit of Batman versus Harley Quinn in the 2016 Suicide Squad, but like just this much. We finally get to see him fight Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke, right? They're throwing all the bells and whistles in this, and it's smart from a business perspective. Now, again, I want to stress I might not have put enough ifs in this video because these are all rumors. It has not been officially announced that Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn is going to be in the Snyder Cut. This is something someone is saying is on a Scooper's Patreon account. So, you know, Scooper's not always correct. And so, you know, we shall see. But, yeah, I think that the Snyder Cut, I mean, it's definitely going to be Justice League versus Darkseid. But I also think it's also going to be, you know, the Zack Snyder All-Stars project. So, how do you feel about Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn possibly showing up in the Snyder Cut? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.